I used to think someone who able to communicate, they just had the natural talent that they born with. And turns out that is not true, because communication is a skill set that you can learn and practice. After being in isolation for so many years, I stopped having conversation with people, and simply being in the environment where the people is caused me anxiety. I completely lost my ability to communicate with people at the very beginning of this series, and I made a decision where I no longer view myself in the person where I used to be. So I stepped into the role where I painted my picture what I want that person to be. Having gone through that process, there's 4 stages that I see my transformation. Stage 1 is that I force myself to be in an environment where that will make me feel uncomfortable, and like my hair will stick out, my arm hair will stick out. I just simply not feeling comfortable. So the stage 1, just to placing myself in that situation, and I'm just gonna observe. So one of the examples for stage 1 was a friend of mine invited me to a game. It's like a game community night, and my only job is to show up and then sit there and observe. And I don't even need to participate because I have no idea what they're doing. So just simply sit there, and I think I lasted like 15 minutes, maybe less, maybe more like 10 minutes. And I went for a run, and just to relieve that anxiety. When this can happen, where you start to panic and then you just back up a little bit. So you slowly ease yourself into the environment. I mean, you don't want to get into the point where you start panicking, but just do a little bit, maybe 10 minutes, put yourself in that environment, sit there, observe, and then next time you do it, it will become natural. So it won't be a huge shock going to an event and try to meet people, because from here to there to meeting someone, the jump is very big. So providing there's no bridges. So the stages give you the bridge to get to where you want to go. So that's stage 1. Where stage 2 comes, so you do the same thing in stage 1. You put yourself in the environment and you start a conversation. You might just say hi to someone just for the sake of saying hi. So this way, next time you do it, it'll be super easy and comfortable for you to say hi to somebody. And once you initiated that conversation, then you already move to the next step. So in your mind, you're only doing one thing new than what you used to. And next time when you say hi to someone, it will become natural. So that's stage 2. At stage 3, the only objective is to focus on connection and your ability to communicate. And that's it. The next stage is to outreach and simply focus on connection, and your communication skill will get better as you go. So reaching out could be feeling uncomfortable at first, but your objective needs to be super clear. When you reach out, we're just simple a connection. Yeah, this way there's no confusion. Whether you're asking, okay, they get confused. Okay, are you asking me out? Like, what's happening here? So be clear with your message and reach out simply for connection. You're coming from a perspective and try to understand the person. At this point, you're not selling anything. You simply try to understand the other person. You had your conversation and you get to know the person a little bit better and understanding their needs and then understand their goals. At stage 4, everything happened naturally. Your goal is not to force a sale, but understanding the alignment, and everything opportunity will grow from there. The rapid growth is really coming from a person willing to repeatedly put themselves in the unfamiliar zone and until they start feeling comfortable, and that will become their new baseline. So once was feeling completely impossible and now become possible just because you have done a lot of practice. This is the day 28 of the 60 Day to Income. Until next time, namaste.